Yes, and yes, and yes. Yes, the Hell's Bells. I told you a funny story about that. I don't know if you remember. But I was playing...
Oh, you got the buttons?
I have the buttons.
Thank you, Shar.
Okay, I do have the buttons, but I'm a little late on the draw here. I'll tell my Hell's Bells story in a second as soon as I properly... Whoops, what happened there? No, here we go. I got it. I had there. You see, you get me and the stars and the moon and the sun and the sky.
Okay.
So my Hell's Bells story is I'm playing with a band, just playing a gig somewhere. I think in Queens or the Bronx, just a pickup gig. The guitar player says to me, "Do you know Hell's Bells?" I said, "Do I know Hell's Bells?" "Yeah, I know Hell's Bells." He said, "Well, a friend of mine wants to sing it." I'm like, "Okay."
I didn't know I had words.
I didn't know that word. I didn't say a thing. Needless to say, he was talking about AC/DC's version, which eventually, as years went by, I learned to play with those guys, actually. Some of them. Anyway,
Yeah.
Hell's Bells. Okay, Rat Race Choir Monday.
And happy Monday, children.
And happy Monday, happy August.
Right.
The children, happy August. Here's a little news. I'm happy to say that I have completed the entire production portion of the Roy Orbison Experience featuring Vernon Kelton Band.
Yay!
You have no idea. I've been editing like I work for MGM, but I think it's really cool. And for those of you that are going to get to see it on Saturday, I think you're really going to enjoy it. They had dress rehearsal today, and I'm just here floating around in space.
I need some more stars for Shar.
Oh,
Shar?
She gets the big stars. That would be you. So yeah, and there's some stuff. It was fun putting this thing together. I mean, we've been working on it. I have no atmosphere. What happened there? Where's my stars? Where's Steve's space?
Gail said, "Great job, Steve." Oh, and don't forget, Friday night is the gig that Chris Chanel is promoting up in Coventry, Rhode Island.
That's right.
That would be Randy Jackson
That's
from
right.
Zebra solo.
That's going to be a good show.
Yeah, it is going to be good. So anybody that's in that area.
Yeah, we're keeping it in the family.
That's right.
Meanwhile, I don't know what's going on here. This thing's acting crazy. But you know what? We'll just go with it, and that's what... Oh, there they are. I got my stars back. It's weird when you don't have the stars. And let's see. I can't see. I can't hear. I feel like Tommy. What's going on here? Everything's like freaking out. This thing's like on low... Wow, I don't know. Deal with it, Steve. Deal with it.
That's right.
Okay, so now what happens now? What happens now is I got Rat Race stuff. And you know me, I'm all about a theme and variation.
You're not gonna have any rats running around.
No, there's no rats.
Okay,
there's no rats. And I'm finished with the production side and the narration side of the Roy Orbison live documentary. Thank you very much. That's going to be a lot of fun. I haven't seen it yet. I just built it. But anyway, that's done. And now I'm finishing up on Exhumed. And so we're, it's a process. You have to pick the songs, and you have to pick the versions of the songs, and so on and so on. And we had some great people working on the sound, and it's you're gonna like it. It's pretty heavy. And so now I'm going through pictures, for the jacket, or whatever they even call it anymore, the sweater, t-shirt, the cover. Well, it's a booklet. It's a booklet. And so we must have gone through about 1,000 pictures, and Laurie made her first cut of about 100.
That's right.
Because we have lots of pictures that you haven't seen. But I call your attention to this. I don't. If you watched the, oh God, if you watched the show with Kazim Sultan, the Throwback Thursday, I was telling him about when Todd would do You've Got to Hide Your Love Away, and I would hide behind he did it solo, and I would hide behind the drum set. I have proof. I have evidence. It doesn't say yeah, but that's what that is. And that,
Hey,
I'm telling you, for a year, he didn't see me back there. And then at the end of it, it was this applause. And people went berserk, and he really, I fooled him. We had a good time, Todd. He's a good guy and a great musician.
yeah.
Certainly, a multi-talented guy. I remember he had his computer out one day on the bus, and he had Reason, which is it's a MIDI program, open. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I don't know, maybe just in case I want to write some stuff." And I said, "Well, let's write some stuff." And we, did whatever we did. And he's cool.
Well, Gail wants to know if the Vernon Kelton band
Yes.
is going to. She said, "Are you going to try and get the show taped? Does it mean live stream or?"
Well, I don't know that
She means tape.
I would love to do that. I don't know if the venue does that or not. I have no idea whether they live stream or what they do.
That would be Pine Knob that does that.
Pine Knob.
Yeah. Didn't they do that?
Yeah. Not in '99 when we played there.
No.
No. Live stream in
No,
1999?
not live stream. Video. They taped it.
Well, yeah, but that was just they ran a recording on it was the house screens. Well, I don't
Charles
know,
said, no, they don't. They don't.
Who
knows.
don't?
She lives out there.
Oh, they don't.
No. Okay.
So
Well,
that
we'll have
means that we have to get somebody to volunteer their iPhone for the night.
Well, we'll have to talk to Randy about.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I believe me, I want it to be streamed. I want you to see it, but I also want you to see it live because I really think the impact of what it is.
Well, Gail's in Florida.
I know we're allowed to play in Florida. We can play. We can play in Florida. Should I show him a clip?
Yeah, let's see a clip.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Now, this is the Vernon Kelton band, the Roy Orbison.
Oh no, you're talking about. I was.
What are you talking about?
I was talking about one of the narration clips.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the scissor reel.
No. No, they've seen that.
Oh, Ed Hamer.
Ed Hamer. Yes, Ed Hamer.
RC Night, Kindling for the Fire. He's already got what he's going to play.
Kindling for the Fire. Yeah, if I had known, well, and I don't think I have a video of that anyway. I have it, but I don't have a video of it. But I'll remember for next Monday.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, you know what I'll do? Because I usually play the stuff without video at the top of the show for the first 10 minutes. So I'll make that the opening song for the run-up, Kindling for the Fire, next Monday.
Yeah, I'll wait that
for you,
Monday.
Ed Hamer.
That way you'll know. Monday, the 8th.
Yeah, that way I'll know, or that way I'll remember.
You'll remember.
No, I would remember.
Kindling for the Fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one. I have some weird ones for you. I have some stuff. Here you go. I mean, you'll enjoy this. Rarities, even for those. Well, let's see. What did I start off with?
I don't know. You didn't give me the list today.
You want the list?
Well, you're going to have to give me the list.
It's too late now. It's too late. I don't even remember it. So I know it's us.
Okay, Edel, he said, thanks, brother. I'll be there. Love that one.
Cool, man. And I know it's then. So us and then. Here, watch.
This next song is an original song, and it's called Rock Angels.
Ed Hamer. He's playing a Hamer. Oh, yes, oh, yes.
Rock Angel.
Rock Angels. Wrote that on the phone. We did.
Oh,
What?
Yoda. Wrote that on the phone, we did.
Wrote that on the phone. We did.
But Yoda McCullen's not.
And it's funny because I don't, I remember writing different things at different places. I remember writing the opening riff for Dancing Flame in the cabin. But I remember that it was at my mother's, and I got a call from Gordon, and he said, I got a song and I need some lyrics. I said, okay. He said, it's called Rock Angels.
Oh, he had a title.
He had a title. So if you give me a title, I'm pretty easy, and we knocked that out in next to no time. And Dave wrote the little turnaround part, Rock Angels, love to rock and roll, that the little chorusy part.
She don't do what she's been told.
She don't do what she's been told.
Right.
And yeah. But I remember I had a black trimline phone. That's and I remember sitting. I had actually one of the tables from Middy's General Store. We played in '71, and I took one at the end of the second year that we played there, and I had that with a red, white, and blue tablecloth over it, and my black trimline phone, and I was how frickin' 80s is that? Yeah, and Gordon called me up, and Rock Angels, cool title, right?
Yeah.
So precipitation alert, rain expected tomorrow afternoon. No shit, it's Florida.
Tomorrow afternoon?
That's what it says. They probably got sick of telling me about today. So let's see what else. So I have other interesting things. I'm gonna have to cheat and look at what they are.
Well, I know what the second one is.
You do?
Yes, you told me.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Oh man, yeah. This is okay.
All right.
But do I want to play this one now? This is a long one.
Yes.
Why are you making dinner?
Nope.
No dinner for you.
No dinner for you.
Okay. Well, this is great. You want to talk about a tight band, guys that know what they're going to do. in the beginning of this, well, in the beginning of the second song, it's actually two songs, one instrumental, go figure, and a second one, which has an interesting beginning in it. And it's a beginning that speeds up, but I, of course, in my infinite madness, change the way it opens. And it's interesting to see how everybody follows. Like I said, it's like a pack of birds. Everybody knows where everybody else is going. We don't hit each other. So here you go. Pythagoras, Pythagoras, and the one with the weird beginning. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And your little sister's immaculate virginity wings away on the bony shoulders of a young horse named George, who stole surreptitiously into her geography revision.
Easy for you to say.
Not really.
Char says, thank you. And she sends a bunch of stars. So,
Well, okay, stars.
thanks for Char.
Got little stars. Got big stars.
You're a star child, Char.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh, Don Brody. Hello from North Carolina.
Hey, they let you in, huh?
Somebody, I read on Facebook, somebody said to him, I moved to Georgia. Tell them you're from Connecticut, not New York.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, biggest heart of a kind.
I don't know that they like Connecticut much more. That's a pretty Yankee place.
Not like New York.
Okay. Well, okay. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Now, Lori's asking me what's next because she wants to be able to
Tell you when you ask
tell me when I know, when I need to know. Oh, no, this is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. This is a rarity.
It is.
Yeah. This is
Oh,
what?
one of those ones that
Yeah, one of those ones that
I found.
No, you didn't find this.
Oh,
This
never
is
mind.
rocking all over the world.
Ah, rocking all over the world.
Yeah. Or rock and roll over the world.
Which one is it?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Rocking all over the world is
Yeah,
what it really
better.
is. That's what it was. You like that better?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Okay, so let's see. You know, I watch these things and I think about how amazing that time was for all of us. I mean, it was different club every night, different venue every night. But many times the same people every night. You know who you are. And it was incredible. And then when we started doing the show a couple of years ago, and I started to have guys on, Al Petrelli and George Cintron and certainly Randy Jackson and Steve Stevens, all guys from that time, from that part of the world. They were all,
Dale wants to go back.
No, you don't. You don't want to go back. I hope you don't want to go back because then you have to get here again. I wouldn't do this twice. Why would you do that? Straight ahead, kid. Straight ahead. It's what's coming up. The last years of your life are going to be the best years of your life. But that's up to you.
That's right.
Hallelujah. It's Billy Saul Hargis reincarnated.
You wouldn't have the show.
Well, that's right.
That's right.
Okay, so anyway. Yeah, so you want to rock and roll over the world? This is short. This is a short one. I think this is when I had to write this in 79 because I had 78 or 79 because I had just gotten my Charvel from Ed Romans, when he was still on Main Street.
East Coast Sound.
But it was, yeah. Anyway, the first song I wrote on that was this.
I got something on my mind, it just won't keep.
rock all over the world. We rocked a good piece of the world.
That's right.
We did our rocking
And a rolling.
and a rolling. We're gonna rock it back in New York.
Oh, thanks, Shark.
Oh. You get the sound with that one. You get the,
Well, that's because you get to send her the stars during the song.
no. Yeah, I can't enter stars during this. Can't enter stars during this
Song,
song.
he sent you some hearts.
Oh, hearts.
And he said, New York, New York.
Amen. New York, New York, just like I pictured it. I haven't seen New York in a while.
No,
Yeah.
since
Like
2017.
5 years.
Mhm.
Almost 5 years. And it's okay. We got I kind of feel like I'm there because I get to hang with all my New York friends and I get to, talk about my New York show that I'm really excited about the show, guys, about the Roy Orbison thing.
Roy Orbison experience.
Roy
Urban
Orbison
Culture
experience.
Day
Yeah.
One.
It's when we started the show, I had a lot of guys on from tribute bands. It's easy for you to say. No, it's not. And it was amazing to me how that, the whole atmosphere for tribute bands had changed. And I know Bruce who sings like Roy and blah, 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 but I wanted to do something really different. I mean, I didn't want to just go out and do a tribute or a lookalike show. I wanted to do a documentary. So how do you do a documentary on the stage? Well, there's a video. It's a multimedia thing, so there's video to it. But I mean, the stuff, just the stuff that I learned about Roy's life, the things that he went through, and what a humble character. I mean, there's a thing that Jeff Lynne says. He says we were all just sitting there going, "Wow!" Talking about the Traveling Wilburys. Wow, it's Roy Orbison. He said, and you're hanging out with him, and he's like your friend, and you're going out to dinner. But when he gets on the mic and starts doing his business, it's shutter time. And it's so I really am excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for a long, long time. We took a couple stabs at it a few years ago, and but I never gave up hope. And I finally met the right people and the right guys at the right time. This is certainly the time of music to do this kind of thing. And I think anybody that goes to see the show, there's a little humor in there. So if you do go, make sure you stay to the end because that's where the funny stuff is. Mm-hmm. It's always in the end.
And remember, Saturday night in Riverhead.
Right, Riverhead, Long Island. Mm-hmm.
At the Suffolk Theater.
At the Suffolk Theater. Very, very, very proud. Really, it's been a long time coming, this thing. And just, I'll tell you one thing. Roy Orbison was the only deceased musician besides Elvis Presley to have 2 records in the top 5 at the same time.
Wow.
That's pretty incredible.
That is.
And it was amazing, because I had to craft the story so that you really understood the guy's life. I mean, you don't want to just go out there and say, 6 gold records and 25,000, whatever. And there's a lot of stuff to it. Tell you really quickly, he divorced his first wife, Claudette. If you remember the song Claudette.
By the Everly Brothers.
Well, the Everly Brothers did it first because Roy he wrote the song and tried to sell it to, no, what? Is it Claudette?
Didn't the Everly Brothers do that?
Yeah, but they did it.
Right.
Yeah, no, he tried to sell the Everly Brothers something else. Only the Lonely, I think, and they didn't want it, and Elvis didn't want it, so he said, I'll do it myself. Oh, good idea. Okay. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff like that in it. It's really cool. There's some nice high-def images and some really cool stuff, and the band is authentic. I'll say it that way. Authentic band. So Very
Okay,
proud
now
of that.
back to 2 authentic bands.
2 authentic bands?
Yeah, our next clip.
Oh, that's right. Oh, she already knows. You see, I told her. I went back and looked, and now we know. Okay, yeah, this is 2 authentic bands.
That's right. Very authentic.
Two bands in one.
This would be the 2017 Rat Race Choir Zebra reunion at the very end when Mark and Steve sat in with the Zebra. Do I Yeah, Zebrat.
Zebrat race.
Zebrat race.
Not the first time we've done that. We played. I know I've sat in with them a few times. I know Mark sat in with them a lot. I actually sang with them one night at Speaks. Yeah,
I was there.
you were there.
Yes,
How
I
cute
was.
were you?
I was cute.
Wow, you were cute.
I was not yours yet.
Not mine yet. Nah, you were always mine, pal. You just didn't know it.
Yeah. Okay, well, the children are loving it.
Children are loving it. All right. Well, we got to get something in before Uncle Angus.
Oh, right. He'll be coming.
Oh,
Here he is. Is that a song?
oh, okay.
Okay.
Aha!
Perfect.
Amen.
Wait. I can't hear anything. Hello?
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're good.
All right, we're all here. I don't need that.
No, you don't there, Groucho.
Okay. What a week we have. I'm telling you, what a week we have. And I got a great joke, too.
I'm ready for a great joke and I'm ready for a great week.
All right, what do we do first? Let's do the week first.
Okay.
All right, hold on, because I got something messed up here. Got a couple of new things here. A couple of new things going on. All right, for tomorrow, the guest for tomorrow, and I think you should talk about him because he's your friend.
Friend. He's my friend.
He's your friend. Okay.
I do know him. Gerardo, man, I tell you what. Gerardo's a percussionist of the highest order. Do we have any pictures of him playing with that other guy, the left-handed guitar player? Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
That's Gerardo with Hendrix at Woodstock. You think we're going to have a good time tomorrow? I think so.
I think so.
I think so. Oh,
That's how
Niall.
he is.
Well, we all hung at Niall at the China Club.
And Jimi Hendrix picked him.
Yeah, but Hendrix, man, I mean, that's just, it's too much. So, yeah, and he's a monster player. And they called him Jerry, right? He's Gerardo, but Jimmy called him Jerry.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
And I tell you what, we used to play at the China Club, and there was always percussion there. I don't know who brought it there. I don't know who took it away, but there was always bongos, conga, kumadoro, quinto kumadoro, and cowbells. And man, when Gerardo would get up there, especially if we were doing like Funk 49, see you later in the middle of that. He's just great. So you don't want to miss tomorrow night.
He lives in Florida now, I think, doesn't he?
Yeah, he lives in Sarasota.
Yeah, so I was going to say in Sarasota. He's got a whole bunch of other stuff going on, too.
He always had stuff going on. He was always promoting something or playing somebody. I mean,
Him and Glenn.
Yeah, him and Glenn. They were always doing something. I mean, that's, and did you see it? The guy looks exactly the same as he did 35, 40 years ago, except his hair's a different color.
He's out there. He's very active man.
Yeah.
Then, well, you remember this from Wednesday that I fixed up for Wednesday night's show, and
Wednesday night is what? Love the sound.
Yeah.
I got some of my best sleep to that sound. Video night. Anything goes. That's what you look at you. Boy, I tell you what. Spielberg's going to be knocking on your door. I know it.
I'll tell you, she can stop now. I'm at the fireworks.
George Lucas of live stream. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's great.
Okay, and then Thursday night is always
Throwback Thursday. Yeah. Is there somebody you want to see?
I was going to ask you if you had somebody lined up yet.
They're sitting there waiting for me. I'm just.
I'll throw a couple ideas at you.
Okay, if anybody else has a show they want to see on Thursday, that is so much fun for me because I'm doing it. So to get to sit back and watch it happen, it's really fun. I mean, I love doing this thing.
And you always catch new stuff.
Char what?
Char Halsey's father said that's her. I'm sorry. She said that's her father's Bell and Howell projector.
Wow, is that really that he had that projector?
Really, I have an old one here.
Wow.
I have an old one here. It needs to be fixed, a real one, or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's a real one.
Yeah.
REEL one.
All right, and then wait. This is new for Fridays.
Oh, good.
This is a new one.
Oh, look at us.
Look at that face.
That's great. Yeah. Made that face a few times in my life.
Funny.
I'm down here.
That's great.
Angus is the only one moving.
Yeah. No. Well. Yeah. Right. Well. Yeah.
And I don't know what Dr. Clockus is doing here because he's never there on Fridays.
He's good. Well, he'll be back. I spoke to Brad yesterday. He called me see if I was watching the Formula One race, and we talked for a few minutes. He's doing good, and he misses everybody, and they're coming back real soon. So. Probably after the summer. He's got some stuff he has to sort out, but he's still right in there, still rocking, still rolling.
Good. I'm glad. That'll be a lot of fun. I miss doing that.
Yeah, he was great. They were great, him and Colby. But go ahead.
All right. Ready for the joke?
I hope so.
Okay. Two men are sitting next to each other at Murphy's Pub in London. All right. After a while, one says, I'm listening to you talk. Are you from Ireland? And the guy says, yes, that I am. And the first guy says, so am I. And whereabouts in Ireland might you be? And he says, I am from Dublin. He goes, Dublin I am. He said, so am I. I'm also from Dublin. Mother of Mary, and what street did you grow up on in Dublin? And he says, why, the lovely little area is called McCleary Street, an old central part of town. And he says, oh my God, Faith, and it's small world. Where did you go to school? That's where I grew up. And he goes, well, I went to St. Mary's, of course. And he got all excited and said, so did I. What year did you graduate? And he says, well, I guess it was about 1964. He goes, oh, the good Lord must be smiling down upon us. I can hardly believe our good luck winding up in the same place next to each other. I can't believe it. I also graduated from St. Mary's in 1964. About this time, this woman Vicky comes walking in the bar, all right? Bartender Brian goes walking over to her and he says, it's going to be a long night. She goes, why is that? He goes, the Murphy twins are here getting drunk again.
That's good.
It's very, very good.
Yeah, I thought that was a good one. All right.
Twins.
Now back at
Funny. You know what a drummer names his twins? Anna 1, Anna 2.
Anna 2. Yeah.
Some could have named his
Yeah,
twins,
right.
right?
Okay, well, I read this story real quick. What time is it?
It's like late summer.
All right, I read this story about a flight. It was Alaskan Airlines, a flight going from Seattle to San Francisco. All right. They had to make a detour. They got pushed over to Sacramento. They had to go land there for a little while first. So the pilot comes on and says, we have to land in Sacramento for a 50-minute layover. So if you want to get off the plane, go off, relax, do whatever you want to do. He says, come back in about 45 minutes or so, but we're going to take back off in about 15 minutes, an hour or so. Go stretch your legs. So people will go off the plane and everything. Last guy's going off. He notices an old woman still sitting there, and she had a seeing eye dog on the floor. And she goes, ma'am, would you like me to take you outside, knowing she's blind? Would you like me to take you outside so you can stretch your legs? And she says, no, but if you can take my dog out and so he can stretch his legs. And the pilot says, don't worry about it. He goes, I got it. He goes, she's been on our flight before. I'll take him out for a walk. So imagine the pilot comes walking off the ramp from the plane wearing sunglasses with the seeing eye dog. People were freaking out, started trying to change flights. The pilot was blind.
Oh, I got it. I was, okay. So I'm trying, I got jokes are racing through my head. But this guy's at the US Open, the golf tournament, and he sees this gorgeous girl in the crowd with him, and they're watching, and he says to her, hi, how you doing? She says, how am I doing? I'd be doing a lot better if we could get away from this and get alone somewhere. I says, what? Yeah. She said, I've been watching this for 3 days and I'm over it, And the guy says, well, I have a room. She says, let's go. So they go back to the guy's room and they do the evil deed. And the guy rolls over and he goes to grab his cigarettes and she goes, what are you doing? And he said, I was going to have a cigarette. She said, I used to go out with Tiger Woods and Tiger always used to do it again. The guy said, oh, okay. He puts his cigarettes down, rolls over. They go at it, right? And rolls over, goes to grab his cigarette. She goes, wait a minute. He says, so what? And she said, Tiger used to do it again. He says, okay. He goes over, he rolls over, he gets, they get through it and
Get through it.
and the guy rolls over, he's exhausted, right?
Yeah.
And she says, "You're not reaching for your cigarettes, are you?" He said, "No, I'm reaching for the phone. I got to call Tiger Woods and find out what par is for this hole."
I don't know where you get these from. You got like a filing cabinet up there in your brain.
I do, and it's rattling. It rattles around. It rattles around. Yeah, it's okay. Well, okay.
Ah,
That's it for me.
Okay, there, Clockers. We'll talk to you soon. It's good to see you.
See you later, Laurie.
Take care, bud.
graphics, by the way.
Yeah,
The
great.
Children love them. Bye, Agnes. All right. I think he is looking for a job with this. The Friday night one was like, wow.
He's getting serious. Wait till I turn him onto the new video source. Do we have time for one more?
Yeah, we got time for one more.
Okay, let me see what it is. What have I played so far? Wait. I guess it would be this one.
I think
Is this what
the
this
big
is?
body of water.
Big body of water. No, I didn't do no big body of water.
No big body.
No. I have two here. No, I have one, and this is it. And so you will have this.
Last song of the night.
Right. Last song of the night, kids. And tomorrow, please come.
Yes.
Jimi
welcome.
Hendrix stories. Who has Jimi Hendrix stories? I mean, I have the one that you've heard, but tomorrow night, Gerardo Velez.
So what are we playing now?
Tonight, Rat Race Choir. I think it's in the dead of night.
Oh, in the dead of night. Right. We tried playing it last week and then we got cut off. And we said we would
Or maybe
play
it's Alaska. I don't know. I'll ask her.
Steve.
I'll ask her. Baked Alaska. Oh, God. Okay. Here we go. All right. And the one. Dead of night. Stop, you guys. Now, I just want to show you something. I took this picture the other day. It's backwards, but that head, that drum head, is still on those drums. I should turn this back around the right way for you.
Mhm.
But yeah, there you go. Of course, it says Seb instead of Fibes, but yeah, I took that the other day because they're here with me now.
That's right. And
I
Tim's
love them
wanting
so
you to
much.
tell a story. Guess what, Tim? Show's over.
Oh, show's over, pal. I'll tell you a story. There once was a guy who was ready for dinner and then went and had it.
So tomorrow night we have percussionist extraordinaire Gerardo Velez.
Yeah, don't miss this one. Jimi Hendrix stories, man. I mean, you can't get enough of those. I can't anyway. So it's going to be a good night.
Yes.
And until then, if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody.
What happened here? Oh, no. Oh, well, I'll go over the names you've never been called. Flo Nova, Boris to Death, Diane to meet you, Lou Stuth, Tristan Shout. Who else? I don't know. Anyway, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Either way.
In order.
All right, Lauren Order, Gustav Wind, Motel, Clara Zabel, Rufus Leakin.
No dinner for you.
No dinner for me. Okay. Well, that's it, kids. It's going to have to be a hard stop. See ya.